So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can add content to your website. So I strongly recommend you to check the editing existing content tutorial before you watch this tutorial, because there are a lot of elements in this editing content tutorial which might be of interest and help you in this tutorial here. So adding content is can be very easy, because basically you can do anything a normal user can do. You can post a photo in the photo contest. This is adding content. You can post a story in the story contest. You can blog. You can post comments on pretty much anything. So basically you have the possibility, first of all, to add all the contents that a normal user can add as well. But as administrator, you also have the possibility to add different kind of contents, and to see that, I'm just going to click on Create Content. So you can see that you can post my photo or my story, but I'm not going to touch those subjects here because they are exactly the same thing. This is exactly the same thing than what a user can do. So what you have as administrator, in addition to what normal user has, is the forum theme and the news and blog. So the news and blog, if I click on news and blog, is pretty straightforward. It's basically a piece of content with a title. So this is my news. You can add an illustration, but it's not an obligation. And you can have an introduction. So this is my intro. And you have a main content where you can have a limited amount of text. On this first part, you're limited to 1,200 characters. And if I save that, so I'm just creating a new news and blog. Here is my news. Okay. So if I go on the home page, I will see that automatically it created a new entry, which is my news. It's actually not at the very top, because this element here is most likely sticky and at top of list. So I need to remove this sticky option if I want to have my news go here on the top. But anyway, it's above all the rest because it's the most recent post. So you can see that on the home page you have a simplified version of your post, and this is including only the introduction text. So automatically it gives the administrator who created it and the date and the introduction text. And right now we have 0 comment on that, and I can read more. And if I click on read more, of course I will get to the full content, which is including the introduction plus the main content. The news and blog are by default displaying on the home page, but they're also displayed in the news list here. So right now I think this news list is a little bit upside down. Normally this should be at the very top. So when you should work with this tutorial, you should get your latest news at the top here. And here is gathering all the news you ever posted. So now let's say you don't want to have the news on your home page. It's very simple. You just need to click on my news and you edit it. And you just need to go on publishing option, and like we saw in previous tutorial, you just remove the promoted to front page, which was there by default as it is a news and blog. So I'm just going to save that, and I won't see that on my home page anymore. Okay, so there's another kind of content that you can add by being an administrator, which is very, very interesting. If I click on create content, it is a forum theme. So what is a forum theme? And if I go on my forum list, I can see my main forums here, and I also have a button called all forums. And if I click on that, I have a full listing of all the forums existing on the website. And let's say you have an idea and you want to create a new forum. So what you can do is create content and add a forum theme. And you will see it's very easy to add a new forum. So you just need to invent a new theme, just like the best bars on SXM, and just type in some text here. I'm just going to type some random letters. You also are limited to 1,200 characters, but it doesn't really matter. You can fit in here what the forum is going to be about, and you have to enter an image. So I'm just going to take the one I have here, upload that. I think it's the surfer again, and I'm going to save that. Now I don't have to worry about anything else. My forum is ready. I have my title, my description, and there's already the button which allows anybody to post a new comment on this forum. And if I go into my forum and activities and all forums, it is automatically listed here, the best bars on SXM, and I can see I have 0 comments so far, but people can start commenting on it. So it's a little bit lost in this list, the forum, and it's not represented in one of these menus here. If it ever becomes successful, we'll have to do that for you. You cannot do that with you cannot add a menu button with the tools we are providing you so far. So let's say you want to have it more accessible. What you can do in the first place is to have this forum posted on the homepage of the website. So I'm just going to edit it, and same thing here in the publishing option. I can also publish a forum theme on the front page. So I'm just going to save that. And now if I go on my homepage, I can see my forum being listed here as well.